It was supposed to be the perfect end to a perfect Disney day. Ms. Teroit, Mr. Spielman, Melissa, Michaela, Ms. Jacobs and her dad and son, Mrs. Smith, CJ, Mrs. TC, Mr. Cronin, Addie, Jai Nice, Mr. Araujo, S, Mr. Early, Ms. Ivy, and Mr. Warren had spent the whole day exploring Epcot. Test Track, Soarin', Figment, Frozen Ever After, Nemo and Friends. They'd hit everything, taken group photos, laughed at awful timing on ride cameras, and carried around an army of souvenir bags. By the time the sun set over the lagoon, they wanted one final ride. Something calm. Something classic. So they chose Spaceship Earth. It was quiet at night, eerily quiet. Most guests had already headed for the exit, so the group practically walked straight into their time machine vehicles. The soft narration, the smell of old machinery, the gentle climb upward, everything felt peaceful. Until they reached Egypt. Everyone knew the Egyptian scene. The scribe, the market sellers, and of course, the pharaoh, with his oddly human stare and stiff smile. Kids joked that the animatronics felt too aware. Adults pretended to laugh about it, even though many felt the same way. But tonight, something felt different. As their vehicles drifted past the pharaoh animatronic, Ms. Jacobs whispered, "Are his eyes following us?" Her son leaned forward. "They are." And they were. The pharaoh's head was still, but his eyes, normally fixed, were tilted down, following their vehicle as it passed. Melissa tried to play it off as a glitch, but then the entire ride went silent. The narration stopped mid-sentence. The music cut out. The fans and motors groaned to a halt. And then the lights shut off. Blackness swallowed the group so completely that most of them couldn't even see their own hands. Someone let out a nervous laugh, Mr. Early maybe, but it cut short when a metallic grinding echoed from ahead. Michaela whispered, "Guys, something's moving." A faint, scraping shuffle, like metal dragging on metal, moved toward them from the Egyptian scene. Slow, deliberate, getting closer. CJ tried to use his phone flashlight, but it flickered and died. Every phone in the group suddenly powered off at once. Not shut down, not dead, just off as if something had drained them. Then, in the dark, a soft voice whispered through the speakers. Not the narrator, not anything from the script. "We were never meant to sleep." Someone gasped. Someone else began to cry. The lights snapped back on for a fraction of a second. Just long enough for them all to see that the pharaoh animatronic was no longer on its stage. It was standing on the track, right beside their vehicle. Head tilted, eyes wide, jaw trembling with a mechanical clicking sound. Then darkness again. A heavy thud hit the side of one of the vehicles. Mrs. Smith screamed. The ride vehicle jerked, not forward, but sideways, like something enormous was leaning against it. Then another voice, deeper, layered, broken, echoed across the scene. "You have seen our past. Now stay and become part of it." The lights returned, flickering in sickly, unstable pulses. And in those flashes, the group saw something they wished they hadn't. Every animatronic in the Egyptian scene, the scribe, the guards, the market workers, had turned toward them. All of them, frozen in unnatural poses, hunching forward as if mid-step. The pharaoh took one more lurching, grinding step toward their vehicle. And the lights went out again. This time, the screaming didn't stop. When the ride finally restarted, 43 minutes later, cast members found the vehicles empty. Every one of them. Phones were still in the seats. Souvenirs scattered on the floor. But no people. Security footage cut out the exact moment the ride stalled. The next visible frame showed the vehicles returning to the loading area with no passengers. Disney closed Spaceship Earth for technical maintenance the next morning. Guests claim that sometimes, when the ride pauses in the Egyptian scene, they hear whispers that aren't part of the show. And occasionally, the pharaoh's eyes still follow people as they pass, searching, waiting, recognizing. Because somewhere, deep inside the dark corners of Spaceship Earth, 18 missing visitors may still be wandering, forever trapped in history.